All right, it's Thursday, November 11th, Veterans Day. Thank you to all the veterans who served our country. My dad was in Vietnam, and I have the utmost respect for all veterans. Thank you for what you've done. So I'm just waiting for this rain to pass now. It's about 8:45. Next half hour to hour, it's supposed to move on. So then I'm going to try hunt. Today's supposed to be, I think, upper 40s or 50-ish, so a little warmish, but not too bad. I have a planned day off today and then also tomorrow from work. So tomorrow should be, it looks like a little bit better, less windy and colder, and actually snow flurries too. But since I have today off, we're going to give it a try. All right, it's about 11:30 or so, and luckily I wore my boots that turn into hip waders because the creek rised quite a bit. I barely got across with hip waders. Wind is kind of going all over the place here. So I don't know about that, but set up in a nice spot where lots of trails intersect. So stopped raining finally. I got about 5 hours left.
I hear doe coming, and right there she runs by, and then right after it, the buck is following. That's kind of the way the whole day went, was the does are literally running from the bucks all day, and by the time I came by, it happened so fast, I would just get a glimpse or a couple seconds of the bucks and were unable to get much footage of them.
All right, just had a buck chasing a doe probably 60 yards away. I don't know if I'm assuming the doe was snorting, getting chased, I'm not sure, but kind of exciting. I don't know if it was, I saw one buck run by, and I don't know if it was one or two bucks, but it was a decent buck. Right away I saw antlers, so that was about at 1 o'clock. It's about 1:30 now. It's starting to really cool off here. And the rain stopped, luckily. Hopefully the creek didn't go up anymore. But the good thing is, if it did, it's closer to the truck than it is where I am now, so stay tuned. All right, driving back, I had one of the best days as far as seeing things ever. So I think six or 7 or 8 bucks. A couple might have been, I might have seen twice maybe, but at least probably 4 or 5 different bucks for sure, if not more. And I had one doe come through at about 40 yards. And you could tell she's being chased, and I had a 2.5-year-old following her, which was a nice deer. I grunted, it didn't even hear me, it just kept going, following the doe. And then about a minute or two after that, on the same trail, I had I don't know, maybe a 150 or 60, maybe even more. It looked bigger and taller than my 150 I shot a couple years ago. So real dark horns. That one, I grunted also to that one, nothing. Estrus bleat, nothing. It was following that doe, and then after that, another minute or two after that, another 2.5 was on the same trail following that doe as well. And then 30 minutes until before closing, I had a lone buck skirt me about 50 or 60 yards in the other direction. And I obviously grunted that one as well, to no avail. But they are running all over the place. I don't know how many does were in heat. At least one, obviously, but maybe more. It was buck crazy. So tomorrow luckily got tomorrow off. It's supposed to be a little cooler tomorrow and dry though, no rain, so that's good. So I'll do an all-day sit tomorrow. I'm gonna go to the same general spot. I might make a slight modification and try to go about 40 or 50 yards further in one direction, where it's seen those deer by themselves. That's kind of where they went. So Mike one might. The thing is, I've never been there before, so I might have to go out as it's getting light out. I don't have a tree picked out for that specific area. So looking forward to tomorrow.